Hello everyone, welcome to another tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can create a drop-down list in Microsoft Excel. So this is your shop. You have the column for product, count, stock, and notes. So here you want the people to do the input from a drop-down list, so there is no mistake. And then you will be having some count, and if the count is lower than a certain threshold, you will ask to write stock yes or no, and then there is notes. So to create the product drop down list, here you can see that I have a list of products here, a long list of products. This is we're going to input here. So how do we do that? We select the cell and we go in the data ribbon, and then we go here and we find out the data validation. You click there and you go in the setting, and here it is showing that allow any value, but we're not going to allow any value. We would like some list, and list you get from source, where we're going to get that list from. So the source is here. We actually go, because our source is in the other sheet, we go here and we select the source that starts and until the last one, and then we press enter. Now we got our source data, and before we click OK, we go here and give some input message. So maybe I would like input message to be, please take the value from drop down list, and then I click OK. Now you see that when you're hovering over here, it is showing the please take the value from drop down list, and if we come this cell, you see there is no drop down list. Here there is no drop down list. If we want the drop down list everywhere, we just have to drag it downward, and now at every cell there is this drop down list is showing, and we can just take the data from this drop down list, and for here we can take another one, for here we can take another one, and everywhere you are moving from one cell to another, it is giving that message, please take the value from drop down list. Now you may want to add one more product in your list, so that you can do in two different ways. One is going to the data set and write which product you want. Let's say you want yogurt to be added. That you can do is just select this one, and after that press shift, and now that can be inserted anywhere in between. So let's say we insert in under ice cream, and now it is inserted there, but remember you have to use the shift key, otherwise that will be replaced in any other cell. Now we go back here and we look at the drop down list, and you see that yogurt is under ice milk. Okay, and there is another way you can do it by, let's say we go back here and we go back to the data ribbon, and we come here in the data validation, and just instead of 30 we take one more, 31, and we apply these changes to all the cells with the same settings, so it starts from the beginning. And then when we go in the drop down, we find that yogurt exactly where it stands. Now let's say I'm not taking anything from the drop down list, I'm writing my own to see what happens here, and when I press enter, you see there is a error sign that comes, this value doesn't match the data validation restriction defined for this cell. So this cell is defined that we need to take the data from the drop down list. This message you can actually edit for yourself. You just have to go again in the data ribbon and come here in the data validation, and here you see that error alert. So here you can write your message, please take data from Dropdown. Okay, and when you press OK, now we would like to see what happens again. And now you see that the message you wrote that pops out. So sometimes you want a warning message that exactly tells your message. Thank you very much for watching.